So I just finished like a 3-4 hour tour of Li Auto's R&D headquarters. That was just amazing, mind-blowing. I'll share with you guys details later. But right now we're gonna check out the L9. I got Tim over here.
Hi, hello.
Tim, and he's part of the communications team, and he's gonna tell us and show us about the car, and then I'll have the car to myself for like 7 to 10 days, and that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, show us some cool stuff about this car.
All right, so let's start from the design, right? You see a lot of L9 already running on the street, right? Because we're one of the top seller these days. And for design, it's very iconic, right? You can definitely tell because we have our own design style. It's a mix between German Bauhaus and Chinese minimalism, because every design serves a function, right? We don't decorate the car, right? We try to make it as clean, as simple as possible. So we have a floating daytime running light, right? So halo light. That's our iconic design. Halo design language, right? So basically the light is hugging the whole car, right? Surrounded by the whole car. And rear light, it's also halo rear light. So it's surrounded the car. It's like people hugging the car, okay? And premium cars all about attention to details. So this is in 3D, and the halo light is very smooth, right? No matter where you stand, it's the same brightness, and it's very continuous, right? And then we have like two night lights, right? So very simple. It's only a projector and the light bulbs inside, and that's it. And only a glass cover. So again, at Li Auto, we believe we want to make the car as simple as possible. So there's not much. And also, like, you know, this is a range extended vehicle, right? So here's the air vents. It's sucking the air, and then the electric generator, it's in right here. So it needs air, so it will suck the air to here. And then these two radiators is to cool the engine, all right? So speaking of the electric generator, this is a range extended vehicle, which means it's an electric car. It is a complete electric car. Then we add a gas engine to generate electricity to the front and the rear motor. So this car only powered by the electric motor. So the engine only provides electricity, all right?
So it's not the actual engine driving the car, it's the motors, electric motors driving
it. It doesn't have a traditional drivetrain. It's the front and the rear motor. So it's an electric car.
It's an electric car with a generator built in.
Exactly. Because for me, I drive this daily because I bought one myself. So my daily commute is like 120 kilometers. I live in the city, right? And from Monday to Friday, I don't need to use petrol at all. But for weekend, I can go whenever, like wherever I want. So I don't have that, you know, electric car anxiety. I don't have the range anxiety. So that's the beauty of it. In fact, right now, my car, I drove about 5,000 kilometers. I'm in my second tank of gas now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Wow. And one thing you mentioned to me was how the generator operates at peak efficiency the whole entire time.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't speed up the RPM, that doesn't lower the RPM, it stays consistent at the peak efficiency to generate the most amount of electricity per however much fuel it consumes, correct?
Yeah, so the gasoline generator, it's not your traditional engine, right? We don't need power from the lower RPM. We don't need a power from upper RPM. The engine will run smoothly at the most efficient area, right? So basically, when you just start the engine, right? It will like it will goes up your RPM. It will goes up as like with your foot, right? If you step in the gas deeper, right, it will goes up, but to a curve, a flat curve, right? So that's your peak electricity output. So compared with traditional engine, this engine is very efficient. It's very efficient, and it always runs at the healthy range. Yeah,
It's also very low maintenance, right?
very low maintenance.
I see.
It almost the same as your. Okay, so the maintenance period it's almost the same as your Tesla or any other electric car, but you do need to change oil and filter and stuff like that. But it's compared with the same segment petrol car, it's not. It's so much cheaper than to run your petrol car.
I see. Wow, this is
Okay.
a pretty big car.
It is. It's a full size. So
Full
it's
size.
equivalent with Mercedes-Benz GLS or BMW X7, right? So it's a full size flagship SUV.
7-seater.
Yeah.
Wow. And on the left, is that the charging port or the gasoline?
Oh, that's the gasoline. So for the side design, you can definitely tell it's very simple, right? Not too much going on the side. So we only have one protection bar right here. So inside is the crash bars, all right? So everything is very super smooth and refined. So, and we actually, right, move the seat close to the door sill. So it's very easy to sit in the car.
Wow.
Because a lot of full-size SUV, you find it's very hard to sit in the car because the seat is relatively away from the door, right? It's hard. So we move the seat for easy entry. You will have a very elegant entry position, right? And see that? It's a self-closed door.
Wow, soft closing door.
Yeah.
Nice.
4-door self-closing door. So the idea
Wow.
behind it is when you have baby sit in, right? You want your door closed as quiet as it can be. You don't want to awake the baby inside.
That's true.
And I have to tell you, everything you see in here comes standard. Remember, Li Auto always have one line. Everything comes as standard, including the LiDAR and everything else for Auto L9. Yeah.
Wow.
And and also we have like side camera, right?
How many
So,
cameras are there on this car?
11 in total.
Wow.
So we have 6 8-megapixel and 5 2-megapixel cameras. So 11 altogether. We're the second auto company based on the visual. The first one is Tesla, and the second one is us. But because we want to be more secure, we have a LiDAR, right?
Wow.
So we have a millimeter radar, and we have sonar radars. So whenever the car can't see clearly, you will have like we call it a blind guy's stick or
A backup.
yeah, to back up, yeah, to make sure the car is always in safe position, yeah. And when we also like on the side, as I spoke with you earlier, right? We try to make a premium car as simple, as clean as possible. So for a premium, it's all about attention to detail. We don't want too much going on. For example, a colored brake caliper or a chrome that we make it a blue to demonstrate it's a new energy vehicle. We don't do that. We want to be as simple, as clean as possible. Yeah.
The wheels. What size wheels are these?
21-inch Michelin EV PS Palette Sport wheel.
Wow.
And there's there's a layer inside will absorb the road noise inside.
Wow.
Yeah, this one is specially designed for quietness for EVs.
Is 21-inch standard?
Standard.
Standard.
On L9.
Wow.
Standard. Yeah.
Wow.
And in the back, right? I don't have the key with me. Just give me 1 sec. So here's something very interesting. Normally, the kick open, right? The trunk kick open is in here, right? But there's a problem because you don't know where the sensor located. So you have to search. But this one is quite easy. It's right here, right? So it's impossible to miss.
Wow.
You only have this much. And plus, when you park your car against the wall, right? And you kick open, you have to dodge the gate, the door, right? Because it's gonna against the door. So you have to move away. But this, you can do it easily.
Oh.
Right? So it's really easy to use. Speaking of the design, the rear halo lights, right? And we have a huge rear window.
Yeah,
a lot of
new
car company think we're a high-tech company, right? So we have enough cameras. We don't want to give you a huge glass because, you know, like you rely on the camera and stuff. But we think what's important is that to have a huge window because it makes the interior more like your home, like a big giant window at home. So the light will shine in, right? And it's very friendly to the third row occupants. And when we open the gate, I will show you some feature around.
Wow.
This car comes standard with air suspension and also CDC, like the continuous damping, everything standard. So when you load some stuff to here, if it's too tall, don't worry about it. It will definitely drop.
Whoa.
Right? So air suspension.
Whoa.
And yeah, and it will go up. Yep. So for easy loading, right?
Wow.
And here's something I also want to show you is this seat is fully electric.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like
No,
go to the second row, close.
yeah, and come up.
It's also electric.
Yeah, it's also electric.
Wow, guys.
Yeah. The only thing you need is to flip this, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's flip this down. And how big is the trunk when it's flipped down?
I don't have the exact figures, but it's the largest.
It's pretty big. Wow.
For this part, when the seat come up, it's bigger than BMW X7 Mercedes GLS. But when you have the seat down, it's so much bigger because this car, like for Li Xiang 1, right, the older model, already we're the size, exterior size is a BMW X5, but the interior, it's already bigger than BMW X7. And this is our flagship, so it's the size equivalent to BMW X7 and Mercedes-Benz GLS, but the interior, it's so much bigger. It's not even, no need to even compare.
Wow, you can fit a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, because Chinese people love big interior. And this car it's really focused on the family, right? So the comfort is very important. Yeah.
All right.
And also, we have like a charging. If you open this part, right? So here, we have a dock actually right here. So so when you put this one in, right? So it will power everything. Like it will
release power. Right?
It will release power.
Wow.
3.5 kilowatts. Yeah. Wow. Basically, it can provide electricity endlessly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So that's the beauty of it. So when you go out for camping, right? 3.5 kilowatts. That's basically enough for pretty much everything. Yeah.
All your camping needs satisfied.
All your camping needs satisfied. Indeed.
Wow. All right, let's
Step inside.
let's step inside. Wow.
Let's do the first row.
All right, let's
Yeah.
do the first row. So, open. Wow. All right, so this is the first row.
Yep. Okay, so this is pretty much the first row. All right, and you can definitely see this, the screen, right? It's very smooth, right? It got two Snapdragon 8155 chips, which generates enough computing power, right? So, and also, I will tell you, like, this cockpit, I mean, this in-car system doesn't build up by the traditional auto guys. It's built up by the tech guys. So it's a very similar operating system compared with your iPhone. See? Right?
Swipe down.
Yeah, swipe down or, all right? So this is your cards on your iPhone. And when you tap in, right, it will give you a bigger version. And also,
You
like
can move
this
move it around, right?
you can move it around. Yeah.
Wow.
See that? Right? It's very smooth. It's supposed to be very smooth. Yeah. And you can also move it around
Yeah,
like that.
that's crazy.
like that.
Wow.
Basically, whatever you want, right? So it's fully personalized. And yeah, our thing is when you sit here, right, you have a huge, 13.5-inch huge heads-up display system and 4.885, we call it, it's a touch screen, right? So when you touch it, it will give you different driving modes, right?
Take a quick look at that. Wow.
EV mode, petrol mode, hybrid mode. Okay, so when you touch here, it will help to adjust the HUD height, and when you tap in the power, it will definitely. I think the door is open, so it will help you to change the driving mode. And when you tap here, you can basically check on your consumptions, on your energy consumptions. Yeah, and you have a huge heads-up display. You gotta check it out. It is
right.
amazing. And also, like this, you know, the car, like Neo, Xpeng, or smart cars have voice command, right?
Yep.
We did one step further. Like 理想同学，
主驾你好，
把这个关上，
正在
把这个打开
关闭行车门帘注意哦，主驾车窗正在降下。
把这个打开。
我还不懂你的意思，试着说的更。
理想同学，
你好，
把这个打开，
正在拉开前遮阳帘。
退下。
再见。
So this is amazing because like it allows you to point up the place. Like say if you want to open the window and you can point your finger to the window and then say open this in Chinese. It will open this. So it's super friendly to elderly people like your parents and your kids because they are not capable of saying out the full command, right? So we can give them another option, use their fingers
To point.
and to point.
Instead of saying the back right window.
yes. So
That's
it's going to be
awesome.
easier. And also, the infotainment system. You see, these are the apps. These are the built-in apps. So we have people develop the app based on our needs. So we open tool, right? We give them the tool and we give them the standard. So they develop the app to best fit our cockpit and our screen, right? So we have movie apps and we have music apps and we have like Bilibili and we have we have pretty much everything. And you can even sing karaoke in the car.
Oh, one big quick thing to touch on is the operating system. You said it was developed by tech guys, and
Yep.
it's developed in-house by Li Auto's own tech guys that come from a tech background, correct?
Yes. First of all, this car is developed, pretty much the infotainment system it's self-developed at Li Auto. We develop it on our own, basically lines by lines, all right?
Wow.
And also when you look at the car, the power system, everything else, like the chassis tuning, everything else is developed in-house. We might bought hardware, but everything is tuned in-house. Yes.
Wow.
So that's the big part about the car. And also it supports, like, let's play a movie like this, right? And it got 3 screens. It can all play at the same time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Right?
amazing.
I will show you.
And the sound system is also amazing as well.
When
so
we sit in the back, I will show you the sound system. Yeah.
cool.
理想
Awesome.
同学，
请讲，
把2排屏幕关上。
即将为你收起后舱
Yes.
娱乐屏。
Whoa. So that's
Voice command to close.
wow.
Yeah.
The second row TV
Yeah.
screen.
And
这个功能我还不支持。
one good function is that the seat massage, right? So we have like all the different modes of the seat massage. And we have soft, standard, and strong, like massage, right?
Wow.
And also we have like in-car fragrance system, all right? And also like basically you can think about everything. This car has it. Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah. So the seat heated function, first, second, third row are heated standard. First, second cooled as standard. First, second massage function as standard.
Wow.
First, second, and third electrically adjust standard. And heated steering wheel and everything you can everything you can imagine in automotive tech, this car has it.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you want
That's
to
insane.
try the second row?
Yeah, let's just quickly look at the center storage.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. It charges your phone right here.
Yep.
And I have like 2 wireless charging port right here. And you can see this sign, which means it's already charging my cell phone.
Nice.
Yes.
And also there's a glove box over here,
There's a glove box over here.
which
Yep.
is pretty important. And then also we got more storage space down
More
here.
storage space. Maybe the lady's purse or even high heels. Can put it in here.
Let's see.
I think it's similar with your Neo, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why this storage compartment isn't that deep is because there's something hidden underneath, which Tim is going to show us
Yes.
when we go to the second row.
Let's
and just
do
quickly to look, the seats, very comfortable leather seats. Wow. All right, let's go to the second row.
Super soft.
This is the door. This is the second row. Wow. Very, very nice seats. You see, the second row seats are pretty much very similar to the first row seats. Very spacious.
Let me show you something. All right. So, when you take your family out, your kids out, so what do? You have a refrigerator. All right. So this is a refrigerator. It cooled from 0 to 7 degrees, and it heated function can start from 35 degrees to 50 degrees.
Wow.
Right? If you have a milk bottle, this is a perfect. See, this is a cooled function, and this is the heated function, and you can add the temperature right here. And not just yet. When you lock the car, right? This refrigerator can run over 24 hours.
Wow.
Yes. So if you go to a grocery store to buy some dairy or meat products, right? You can put it in here. Don't worry about forget them inside the refrigerator. It will
Wow.
keep them fresh.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
also, like, I will show you this. There's a table.
Oh, wow. There's
Yeah.
a table.
Basically, there's a table. So you can put your like baby care bag in here, right? And you can take care of the baby right here, or because I own an L9, right? What I do is that I put my laptop in here, right? And I have a cable to connect to my laptop and to use the screen.
打
Wow.
开后舱娱乐屏，
Wait.
See?
What did you just do?
Gesture control.
Wow. You
Yeah.
just did that and
Yeah.
what?
See that? So basically, this is our sensor, right? And this is like a mouse logic on your laptop. So when you grab it, it's like a click.
Whoa.
And then you release it, right? So
Whoa.
say,
You guys seen that? I'm tripping, man. That's crazy.
see that? And fast forward, right?
Whoa.
And then the volume goes up and it goes down, right? You want it to quit, actually. Filled on this part. Yeah, you can also quit, and you can use your gesture controls. You can use your gesture
Wow.
control, similar with the iPhone logic. So, seat massage at rear, right? You have all the functions for seat massage, right? And like, see the screen angle,
Oh.
right? And these seats are the 4D vibration seat. When you watch a movie, right, your seat will vibrate with the movie content.
Wow.
Yeah. And you have a nap mode. You can take nap, and the seat will recline, and will like change the temperature to a comfortable temperature, and the 理想同学 will also be more quiet.
I see.
Yeah. So
Wow. This is the second row.
yep.
What's
This
that
is-
thing over there in the front of the seat? That. What is that?
That's a map bag. You put map or put your
Oh.
stuff, paper content in here.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see.
So
Wow.
yeah, why don't you sit in and let me show you the stereo.
All right, and this is also touch, right?
Yes. Actually, this is how you use it.
Oh, I
Like
see.
this. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
that's amazing.
Yeah. And this car has like 2 air conditioning systems, one in the front, one in the back.
Wow.
So
true
it got
air conditioning.
independent air condition. Wow. So that's a true climate control.
Wow.
Because this car is so big, so if you only have one in the front, the rear doesn't get the temperature. Yeah.
I see.
So the Dolby Atmos, it's standard, right?
Wow.
21 speakers and 2160 watts
Wow.
of the sound system. So basically, I think personally, I feel like this. If you watch a movie inside the car, I think it's better than IMAX, but it's not as good as Dolby Cinema.
I see. I see. Wow.
It's, let's say, in between.
in between.
And-
Nice.
There's one thing I have to show you. You know, like our colleagues, when we watch the movie in the car, right? We don't sit here. We fight for the last row. Because the last row got the best movie seating position. Let's say for example, if we watch a movie right here, I mean, this seat got the best movie watching angle.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really comfortable right here. And remember, I moved back the seat to like the maximum precision already, and I still.
This is already max for the second row.
Yeah,
seat.
I mean, I'm a short guy, so I have enough legroom if I want to do this. But if I want to seat more comfortably, I can definitely do this, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and also charging right here.
Charging.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There's a
2.2, actually 220 volts.
That's an actual normal outlet. Wow.
Yeah, it's an actual normal outlet.
Whoa, that's very rare in cars.
Yeah, and remember this car is EREV, right? So you have enough charge, and when you have petrol, the petrol will generate electricity, which means the power could be endless. And you don't have to charge your vehicle, you just put in gas, and it will always generate electricity, right? So you have like more than enough. I think the third row is really good to seat, if you put your family member in the back, they can definitely sit here for a longer period. It's quite comfortable. We have to fight for this seat actually, because this got the best movie watching angle.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. And yeah, and also I have charging. I have phone charging right here.
Wow. USB-C or
USB-C. USB-C two of them.
Wow.
And we have two right there. You see that? Yeah, we have two right there.
Right here.
Yes.
Wow.
And also like this screen, it works with this screen. It really works with your Apple product. Like you have a MacBook or your iPad or even your iPhone or some Android stuff like your Huawei phones. It will project.
Oh,
to the
AirPlay
screen.
or like
No,
connected?
it's connected.
Oh, I see. As
Yeah.
a projector. Wow.
It's projector.
That's crazy. So you
Yeah.
can use this screen as another screen.
And it's
Wow.
another screen. Like sometime, like I drive this car daily, right? So sometime when I have a phone meeting, right? Sometimes I use this screen and the whole sound system. All right, I can put my laptop on the table, right? So it's very convenient. But when I have my family out, they enjoy and watch movie in the second row. It's I think it's a function when you experience it, you can't go back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the sunroofs, there's like this one doesn't open, right? This
It
one
doesn't open, but
The front one does.
The front one doesn't. None of the sunroof opens.
Oh, none of them open.
None of them opens, but we have a sunshade. 理想同学，
二台你好，
把这个关上。
正在关闭后遮阳帘，注意哦，
Wow.
退下。
拜拜。
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Wow.
And you know what I do at work after lunch break? Sometimes I take nap in the car. It's so comfortable. So now I come to work, I take my own food bag and leave it here,
In the
right?
fridge.
In the fridge. All right. So during lunch break, I come to my car, and I use the table to eat it, right? And then I take a nap in here. Sometimes I watch movie, take nap with the seat massage function. All right. So, wait. Where's the seat massage? Oh, it's right here. So with the seat massage function, and
Wow.
I get really, really refreshed after I take the nap. And don't worry if you sleep over time. The nap function will wake you up. You can set your alarm. So you have an option on 5, 10, 15, or up to an hour to wake you up. Like the car will automatically wake you up.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. It's basically a mobile home on wheels. So, and one thing you can definitely feel is also like in the interior design, you feel like it, right? It's not like your regular car design. It's like a home. Although we don't have wood trim or aluminum parts or maybe, I don't know, Alcantara and stuff. But everything feels so relaxed and chill, right?
I see.
So, yeah, you can enjoy your sitting position and just like in your living room, you have a TV, you have a seat massage, you have a fridge, you have a table, and
Very comfortable experience.
your living room.
Wow.
Yes.
So how far? What's the range of this car?
PV, pure EV range, you can go for CLTC 215 EV range. But in more realistic WLTC mode, you can go 180 kilometers.
Pure electric.
Yeah, so that's good enough for the weekday daily routine, right? We actually have the data, even with Lixiang 1. I said almost 70% of people who live in China travels less than 120 kilometers per day. So, yeah, we fully satisfy that needs already. But if you want to go long range, go ahead. You always have the you always have the gas tank. So everything adding up together, right? Everything add up together on CLTC, you can go 1,315 kilometers on CLTC cycle.
Wow.
But on WLTC, more realistic cycle, 1,100 kilometers. So this car does not have range anxiety at all. Plus, this car do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5.3 seconds. It's even faster than 3-liter turbocharged BMW X7.
So it's not a slow car at all. It's not a slow car.
It's not, but it's a smooth car.
It's a smooth car.
They don't give you that, electric feeling of, when you press down and everyone get the car signal.
Jolts
We try
back
to
and
make
forth,
it
yeah.
as comfortable as possible.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how do you actually drive the car? Like, I see the shifter is on the steering wheel.
The gear lever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shifter is on the steering wheel, and everything else drives the same as a petrol car.
I see.
We don't the car has been around for 137 years almost, from when the Carl Benz invented the car, right? Invented the petrol car. The basic idea is that we're not creating a new car. No, we're following the same car principles, right? We're still building a car. We're not building something out of this universe. And also, in terms of design, we follow the principle of beauty, right? So the proportions and everything else, the line should be like that, but not like this. There's a rule for it. We follow the beauty principle or the car design principle. So it still looks like a full-size SUV, the way it should be, but it's more futuristic. Yes.
What's the landed price for this vehicle?
The one I bought, I added on the automatic doorstep. So I spent another 10,000 RMB on it. So the starting, there's only one equipment line, right? Everything fully packed. 459,000 RMB. Give you a reference. That price is like a mid equipment line Mercedes-Benz GLC or a BMW X3 mid equipment line. It doesn't have all the options.
I see.
So yeah, same price range. But this is a full size flagship. Yeah.
Wow. Definitely a very nice car.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go for a ride in this car. So thank you so much, Tim, for taking the time to introduce this car to us. And also, Tim actually has his own channel. So you guys got to go check it out. All right. Thank you, Tim.
Thanks. Goodbye, everybody. I wish you guys love this car. Yeah.